Yeah, baby, this is Black Light. You know, I just want to let Pharaoh and them know, Pharaoh and say, I ain't mad at you. Even though I think you're working for the enemy, maybe you know it and maybe you don't know it, but I ain't mad at you, man, because I know y'all brothers love sex and money and the feeling of being very intellectual, but y'all not warriors, man. You see, if you feel like you gotta conquer your brother before you can conquer the white man, you got another thing coming, man. You know, you never conquer each other. Not as long as the white man is in between us. You see, he want to keep that. The white man want to keep that confusion up, so he can complete what his traps that he's working on to uh, permanently uh, keep us in mental slavery. So he's doing that through you brothers by keeping us fragmentized or fragmented. By keeping us fragmented, he can gather his strengths because he got a short time, so he's speeding it up. So we're not speeding up our game. We're not speeding up we're not looking for here. See that chessboard right there? It represents a battlefield. You see that flashlight? That's light on the battlefield right now. That means black light is light on the battlefield. Strategies. You know. See, we got the bishop. Wait, we got the bishop here. So we got the spirituality. You know. We got to learn how to use our men's right. And he's also a historian. You know, the bishops and the ministers and they also historians, see. You got the castle, which represents fortress, foundation, you know, institutions. We got that. Then you got the pawns, you know, and then you got the queen. This is who we produce to, but over here in America, the queen got more power than the king. But if she's on her square, she know that she got to protect her man. She know that he's limited to moves. He can't make no moves. You know, unless one of these other men are moved first. Then you got the warriors, the knights. Now, some knights could cover multitask. They could be bishops. They could be the foundation. They could be some of them can even be a pawn. Sometimes you might have to sacrifice a pawn. But sometimes I can make a move on the chessboard where I ain't got to sacrifice nothing. When I see an opening on the other side, and I know which man to move in on the other side, I could checkmate that king and don't have to be no men's killed just by using my mind. On either side, don't have to be no man's killed. They could just leave an opening. And for me using the right tactics, I could move in on him and checkmate that king. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look about whatever men you got on the board and you know how to use them. That's how many moves you got to look ahead. You see? You got to have an offense and a defense. But you got to use trickery too. You got to know how to trap the white man in his own trap. You got to use his weapons against him. See, like he doing us. He using y'all, you and Seti and Pharaoh and even Sinetta and even Polite and all y'all crew. He using y'all against your own self. Black light. 1.